blade, this is it. We found the shrine.
Closer.
I've never had such a difficult time deciding, especially in a shop with such few goods.
There's a criminal running free!
Three and six. A good haul.
Ah, our friends. They must have recovered from the storm, yes?
It had to happen sooner or later. The crossed tree never falls. Or so they say. Still, all these soldiers mucking about, it makes me nervous.
Worry for nothing, little one. Their roots have grown for many years. It will take more than elves to tear them up.
Mine is an honest profession. I'll take your measurements. Mine is an honest... I see the delight.
to build the military. Does the Dominion Pirates sell swords?
What gave you that idea? Seriously, damn the Papa. Deserted.
Coward.
You weren't there. You would have fled too if you'd seen what they asked us to do.
Both of you calm down. Lolo,
I don't know. Sometimes. They have a lot of gold. When they hire mercenaries, it's to fight someone they can't be bothered with or to chop an enemy down to size. If there's anything left, you're paid well. There isn't.
Buying? Selling?
this one lost friends in Haven, but you avenged them, I hear. Many owe you their thanks.
This is wearisome indeed.
Take pride in your work, I always say.
These one thinks you have come to make a deposit, yeah? These one thinks you have come to...
How may I serve?
I can't do anything right.
Aren't you a tall glass?
So many visitors, so little time.
Traveler, a moment of your time.
Wait! Don't leave yet. Are you really going to climb aboard this death trap? Just hold a moment and think it through. Would you believe pluck and intuition? Yeah, didn't think so. I may look the part, but I'm no bloodhound. Truth is, I slipped a sporing coin into your pocket before you left Mournhold. A sporing coin. It's an enchanted drake. Looks mundane, but it bears a charm that we can track. You don't approve? Look, we can argue about that later. For now, I can't let you get on this boat alone. It's too dangerous. Let me go with you. Smart. 2 heads are better than 1. Especially when one of those heads is as hard as mine. Let's hop to it, eh? It's about time we got some answers. We should get going.
campfire on the beach. I still don't see the appeal. Ah, you've arrived. Welcome to Dranil Kier. Let's get in out of the rain, shall we? I trust you brought the items I requested. The scrying chamber is just up the hill. Follow me. The weather here is always poor. A side effect of the Obscurus' presence, I'm told. Come, it's just through here. I'm confident that the components you brought will fit, but the Obscuros device has been dormant for... Let's hope that the genius of my forebears has stood the test of time. Affix the lantern and the lens. The answers we seek are within our grasp. Do you feel that chill? It's like... Oh no! What's happening to me? You must kill the shadow! Hurry! No, I will not perish here.
You underestimated me,
I will
just like
not
the rest.
perish here.
This such a bitch is mine. Oh, witness Bonafrid.
No, I will not perish
I
here.
will not fail my mistress.
No, I will not perish here. No, I will not perish here. No, I will not perish here. Victory at last. Set the lens and the lantern in. Slay them! I'll mend your wounds. Fabricant? I don't... No. This cannot be. The city was sealed long ago. What is this creature? Some new Daedric beast? The Clockwork City. Could it be? After all this time? The images revealed by the Obscuros leave little room for doubt. The Daedric artifact we seek is somewhere inside the Clockwork City. Why would Sotha Sil allow such an item to enter his domain? I fear that something terrible has happened. Yes, of course. I sometimes forget this is not common knowledge. Sotha Sil, brother to Vivek and Magus of the Tribunal, created the Clockwork City long ago. He rarely speaks of it, but the city functions as a simulacrum of the corporeal plane. Making a change to the Clockwork City may well change some aspect of Tamriel itself. This is all speculative, but I've studied under Sotha Sil. I have no doubt that this is indeed an unwelcome prospect, to be sure. Normally, I would assure you that Sotha Sil has the situation. I must inform the Psijic Rightmaster. If Daedra have breached the gates of the Clockwork City, we must move swiftly. As for you, I would counsel vigilance. Whoever set these events in motion no doubt sees you as a threat. Take this, and...
Greetings. Blessings of Arche upon you. By Arche's beard! Evil swirls about that urn. It is a cursed object. You were right to bring it here. That is the worst news I have received in a long time. I will take the urn to a hole. That is some consolation, at least. Malleus will be sorely missed. Malleus Falto was a great man. He is with Arche now.
Put any stock into the words of those stargazers until I saw my first sand giant. It cut a horse in half. I haven't run so fast since I was stealing meat on the streets of Riften. Now we're all listening a bit more closely. Everyone is these days. Funny how a few months ago, they were just a bunch of star-obsessed loonies. Now, they're the only folks with any idea what's going on.
Speak quickly. I am very busy and our order is stretched to the breaking point. Of course. I'm sorry. You've come to help us and then I'll start from the beginning. A short while ago, the 3 guardian star signs, the warrior, the mage, I wish I knew. I've studied the stars my whole life. I've heard them speak, but now they're silent. It's eerie. All I know is when the Guardians disappeared, 3 power... I don't know. It's not a name I'd ever heard before. 2 of the Celestials identify themselves as the Warrior and the Mage. Stargazers consists of scholars who are no match for the current threat. We need champions to face the Warrior, the Mage, and the Serpent, and, if possible, to find the thief. Thank you. Enter the circle, friend. Stars above, let this new light do your will.
Accept them, O stars.
Let them always follow where you lead.
Oh, please aid them.
And bless them to restore those who have fallen from glory. Our missing guardians.
Oh, please bless them.
We must talk. Do not be afraid. I am a friend. Forgive me. I did not know any other way to contact you without revealing myself. Even now, the Serpent's followers, the Scaled Court, are searching. I am the Celestial Thief. I appeared with the other Guardians when the Serpent broke free and manifested in Tamriel. One by one, the Serpent trapped the others. First the Warrior, then the Mage. Yes, they attacked Craglorn against their will. Listen. The Serpent's nature is chaos. He wants to undermine the very order of reality. My power alone is not enough. You must... Hara and the Stargazers will help you. Use their knowledge. Look for the presence of the Scaled Court. Where they are, the Serpent is surely. Of the 12 rightful star signs, it's the Guardian's duty to protect the lesser signs. You have been accepted by the stars above. You are now one of us. The stars have accepted you. I just hope it is not too late. Volumes of prophecy have been written about the stars, but not even the oracles foresaw these events. Gather allies before you leave the city. You'll need loyal friends to face the armies of the Warriors. It appears that the Serpent has gathered the bulk of his forces in the mountainous region to the north and sealed himself within. So much the better. That gives us a chance to learn what we can about this threat and plan a defense.
Help! Please! Many lives are at stake.
Don't bother haggling.
My mounts are bred. Did you meet the new commander? I wish I had time to help Elrond, but my hands are full right now.
My wife told me that I need...
I've had about enough of this. They can't pay me enough to protect these caravans.
You're telling me. You know what attacked us the other day? Warriors made out of stone.
How are you supposed to fight such creatures? We left the carts in the middle of the road and ran.
There's an arena out there. Not so bold for the taking.
Fighting in the arena has got to be safer than guarding the caravans, anyhow.
Someone's bound to show up eventually.
Well, took you long enough. My gran could have cleared that cave out faster than you did. Ha! Cuts right through my crap. I like it. Listen, I'm just pulling your tail, friend. You got no worries here. This is the gathering of the... Listen up, you bunch of corset-wearing dog diddlers. We got a new piece of meat on the rack, fresh from the butcher's block. What do you say we show 'em a proper welcome to the club?
Here, here. I've got a proper welcome for 'em, right down in my breeches.
Might be that's a monster they could actually slay. Eh, Jolleed?
Always with the breeches. You lot should get out more. Besides, that's no proper welcome. I propose a toast.
Here, here! A toast!
A toast and a song!
Here, here!
To the new meat's mother. May she have many healthy children. Since this one's a goner.
To the new meat's lover. May their tears be few and silent, so I don't have to hear it when this one dies.
To the new meat's face. May it always bear a smile, so it doesn't look so ugly mounted on a pike.
A fine toast for a fine piece of meat. Now, let's have a song to finish 'em off.
Who knows no fear of beast or blade?
Undaunted!
Undaunted!
Who knows no fear of Daedric plains?
We are undaunted!
Who knows no fear of death, of age?
Undaunted!
Undaunted!
We
are undaunted!
Hope you enjoyed the show, friend. We do take pride in what we are. Now you can too. I love that song. Every new member. Sort of a rite of passage. You survived. That's it! Welcome to the Undaunted. Now go make old Mordra proud. That's it! Well, what we all do. Prove you fear no creature. You mean besides Faye. If the Undaunted know anything, we know how to fight. Stick around.
help me get back on my feet?
Forgive me, Outlander, but I have enough to deal with. I'm just a simple tribunal priest, and the trouble at the Ancestral Tomb was too much for even our buoyant armiger to deal with. Lord Vivec sent the three of us to seek guidance at the Undreno Ancestral Tomb. We were attacked when we got there, and our guard was seriously hurt. I barely got her to safety, but we faced Canon Levoul. He remained behind after we retreated.
Jonathan, what's wrong? Someone help!
By the three! First a wounded armiger, now this!
By dawn and dusk, evil creeps through the shadows of my beloved Vardenfell. But an outlander arrives to aid my people, just as I have foreseen.
Those lads, what do they mean?
Those monsters, it's too dangerous. What am I going to do? Did Canon Valasar send you? Oh, she did, didn't she? That means she made it to Saint Denis. Vivec be praised. As the saints declare, the tribunal always provides. We'll need to be cautious, however. Daedra invaded the tomb. Makes it hard to talk to one's ancestor. Take this scroll with Lord Vivec's inquiries, while I summon forth my ancestor spirit and concentrate on maintaining the connection. You must ask the questions. He insists we use these. We're really going to do this. I wish I knew how Daedra got into my family tomb. Follow me, but keep an eye out for those Daedra. Careful. The creatures attacked as soon as we entered the Hall of Remembrance. This used to be such a peaceful place. I came here as a young acolyte to meditate. We're nearly there. Then we can summon my ancestor. The summoning chamber. I'll call forth my ancestor, then you can ask Vivec's questions.
Hasn't my rest been disturbed enough by those filthy Daedra? Why do you summon me, Descendant?
My Lord Vivec has inquiries that only you can answer. my lady. My companion will present them with your permission.
The warrior poet? Very well. Ask Vivek's questions. Ask the warrior poet's questions. Ah, Lord Vivek always had a way with words. Tell him to rest assured. An enemy of old, yes, but not the one that Vivek presumed. Sotha Sil imagined multiple scenarios and contemplated endless solutions. He even experimented with his divinity, drawing...
On your feet, you louts. We're going back in.
Kill them all. No mercy, misery, and death all around. This pleases me. Come to me, enter my web, join me forever.
By the Whisperer's command, we shall obey.
Incorruptible creatures, you dare to defy me? I'll kill you all!
Bullshit!
Now that you've given me back...
Stop, citizen. Excuse me, please. I have a message for you.
There you are, Vestige. We must speak. Listen well. I have located a safe harbor from which we might plan our course of action. You must meet. I awoke upon a sandy shore, a stretch of beach. Welcome to the harborage, Vestige. This is despite my blindness, nay, because of it, my other senses seem to have heightened. This place had the right smell about it. Indeed, but let us not get ahead of ourselves. Without an understanding of where we are bound, of a sort, I invite you to enter my mind and walk with me through visions of the past. Enter my mind, Vestige, and walk with me through the shadows of past events. Follow me, Vestige, and learn of the events that precipitated our current crisis. My part in the story began when I awoke on the steps of the Abbey of the Moth Priests, with no memory of my prior life. The Moth Priests took pity upon me and brought me into their fold. I was weak and near death. It was there I first set eyes upon the Elder Scrolls and devoted my life to their study. The scrolls allowed me to glimpse the very fabric of reality, but each profound insight dimmed my vision and eventually left me permanently blinded to the light of the world. The prophecies of the Elder Scrolls are a fluid, living thing. They are not... I only know that you are important, Vestige. The Scrolls' 5 companions were a band of adventurers who sought out an ancient artifact called the Amulet of Kings. They hoped to use this artifact to persuade Akatosh, the Dragonborn are mortals destined for greatness, with the blood of the dragons in their veins. It is said that only a true Dragonborn can ignite the eternal dragon fires in the Imperial City. You have already heard enough babbling from this old blind fool. The first companion, Lyris Titanborn, daughter of giants, was the mightiest warrior in the service of the Emperor. Next, Abner Tharn, a powerful sorcerer and Grand Chancellor to the Imperial Elder Council. The Red Guard Swordmaster, Sai Sahan, leader of the Imperial Dragon Guard. the Imperial Emperor, Varen Aquilarius, who attempted to light the dragon fires and failed. And finally, Mannimarco, the traitor, the king of worms, a powerful necromancer, and your executioner. These were the 5 companions who set out from the Imperial City on an epic quest to recover the lost amulet. Mannimarco convinced Varen that the amulet could be used to perform a ritual that would rekindle the dragon fires. He claimed this would please Akatosh and entice him to adopt Varen as one of the Dragonborn. By tradition, only the Dragonborn can lay claim to the Ruby Throne and rule as the one true Emperor by divine right. Varen conquered Cyrodiil and took the throne, but unless he became Dragonborn, he feared he'd always be thought of. Mannimarco the traitor, the great enemy, the most powerful necromancer this world has ever known. His worm cult infiltrates and corrupts everything. These were the 5. Mannimarco convinced Varen. By tradition, only the Dragonborn can lay claim to the... Each of the 5 companions were chosen for their skill and courage, and each was given a special role to perform in the party. You've already met Lyris. She's a Nord warrior from the frozen lands of Skyrim to the north, and it is said that her family lineage contains the blood of giants. Varen chose her for her strength and her loyalty to be his person. Sai Sahan came from a long line of Redguard swordmaster nobles. He was the leader of the Dragon Guard, the security detail of Varen and the Elder Council. While Lyris was Varen's bodyguard, the Therns are one of the most influential families in Cyrodiil. Abner, their patriarch, is the leader of the Elder Council, a powerful battle mage and a shrewd... Mannimarco the traitor, the great enemy, disaster, war, and pestilence. A world brought to its knees. Now watch and see how one man's arrogance brought about the greatest threat.
There it is. The Dragonfire Brazier. Mannimarco, you certain this will work?
It will work, my liege. The Amulet of Kings will rekindle the dragon fires and ensure your rightful place as Emperor. You have my word.
It better work, Mannimarco, or you'll find your neck at the business end of my axe.
My lord, I wonder if you'd muzzle your half-giant pet. She really is annoying.
Enough, both of you. We are here to ensure my lord's rightful claim to the Ruby Throne.
Abner, begin the ritual. I have a destiny to fulfill. By the lighting of the dragon fires, I claim my rightful lineage. By the fires of creation, let me be reborn. By the will of Akatosh, I proclaim myself Dragonborn.
Varen Aquilarius, you are no heir to Alessia. You will pay for your sacrilege. The veil between Tamriel and Oblivion tears and splits asunder.
What's happening? The sky's opening up. This is bad. This is very bad. Ah!
This isn't supposed to happen. What's the meaning of this? Mannimarco, what have you done?
Gullible fools! The veil between Oblivion and this world has been torn. My master, Moloch Bal, is free to claim Tamriel for his own.
Akatosh! Forgive me! Have mercy on our souls!
The ritual tore the veil between Nairn and Oblivion, allowing Mannimarco to begin stealing the souls his master needed to power the dog. Akatosh gave Alessia the Amulet of Kings as a symbol of his covenant with Nairn. So long as the amulet remained in the care of Alessia's heirs, Mannimarco tricked Varen into breaking the covenant, and the veil between Oblivion and Nairn was torn. The eldest Varen was lost. In the chaos of the moment, Sai Sahan took the Amulet of Kings and fled. Leris was captured by Menamarco and delivered to Cold Harbor, the realm of Molag Bal. Tharn remains Chancellor of the Elder Council, and his daughter Clivio rules as Empress Regent. But the true power remains in the hands of Menamarco and his worm cult. When I discovered the truth about the 5 companions, I made subtle inquiries, but apparently not subtle enough. Menamarco got word of my interests and abducted me. He took me to Cold Harbor, where I remained a prisoner until you freed me. The truth is always a threat to evil men. Menamarco feared I would reveal his treachery, and if knowledge of Nan's vulnerability were to become known, it could threaten his master's schemes. Molag Bal. Long ago it was written, so long as the Amulet of Kings was borne by Alessia's heirs, Tamriel would be protected from the forces of oblivion. But the Soul Burst tore the veil between worlds and gave Molag Bal the opportunity he desired. Molag Bal's dark anchors pierced the twin veil and seemed to draw near into the depths of Cold Harbor. These terrible engines of destruction were appearing all throughout Tamriel. Survive the ordeal, and those that do will be enslaved for all eternity. And so it falls to us, Vestige. We must stop Molag Bal and his dark anchors, or our world is doomed. And now history seems to have caught up with us. Shall we return, as you say? And so it begins. The remainder of the story has yet to be written. It is your story now. And there is so much to do. But know this, you will not walk this path alone. We must grow in strength and in numbers. You will need more than the company of an old blind man to alter the course of history. We must assemble our own group of companions. The first you have already met. Lyris sacrificed her own freedom to allow us to escape. She remains a prisoner in Cold Harbor. I must determine her precise location if we are to mount a rescue. That will take time. Menamarco's agents leave a web of lies and deceit. They pit the races of Tamriel against one another and divert their attention from the real threat. Forgive me. Bringing you into my mind seems to have taken quite a toll on me. I must rest. I will contact you when the time is right. Until then, walk in the light, Vestige. We must right the wrongs of it. Forgive me. Seat me by the sea outside Vokalgar. Hurry.